might need to move up a little bit. I'm seeing a glare hit this camera, which I don't appreciate. Oh no, that sun is bright right there. Damn. I don't know if I should really stay right here. Well, we'll just deal with it. We'll deal with it for now. Happy Friday. Yeah. Feel like Bernie Mac. I'm here. Yeah, see Lamont back in the building. Some of y'all don't know who Lamont is, but you'll soon find out. Adele, I'm sure that you'll find a lot in common with Lamont. Yes, indeed. She said, "Oh man." Don't say I didn't warn you. Yes, sir. And Rich too. Yeah, y'all definitely cut from the same cloth, without a doubt. Oh yeah. All right, so let me get myself together here. All right, got some good internet. Oh, this is interesting. I just got a very interesting email, but I need to look at that later. I can't do that right now. Very interesting, though. Very interesting. Okay. All right, let's see. Where is my feed at? All right, so let me get things situated. And as I do that, oh snap. Ed's brother, what's happening, man? Jace the caveat, yes. Ed Allen? Let me make sure I got the right Ed. Ed Allen's brother? Or a different Ed? Hassan, what's good? What's up, Steven? Oh, Steven number 2 on deck today. Okay. Steven, lady, don't come over here bothering me, please. Please don't come over here bothering me. Like, you on your phone, leave me alone. They be hating. Like, go get some lunch. It's me, the maze, man. I can never have that job because I would never do my job. I wouldn't write no tickets. I'd be like, yo, I just look at you. If you park wrong, I'll just be like if you in the car, I got you. If you in the car, I don't really got nothing to say. Just go ahead about your business. But their supervisors be putting them under mad pressure. I do know that for a fact. Like they'll tell you that. It'll be like, oh, my supervisor's looking. Can you just move for now? I'll be like, tell your supervisor I'm a rebel and I'm not moving. I'm rebellious. All right. All right, so let me get this link out there real quick. Okay, got one out. Got two out. Okay. Talk your shit, Ed. He said me, of course. Talk your shit, man. Jace, you gonna let him talk to you like that? Look, I'm gonna instigate, and I'm gonna instigate in the background. Jace, don't let him talk to you like that, man. Right, you started the sibling rivalry real quick. Oh, here we go, shots. He said he could talk all day, but I know what my mirror says. Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't know, Ed. That's a little witty right there, bro. Let me find out he the wittier one. He said, I know what my mirror says. Oh, shit. Yeah. He said, that's my bro. Now I know he here in the chat. Yup. He definitely here. He made his presence known immediately. Oh, snap. I like that. Welcome, Jace. Welcome. He said, I admit Lil Bro got wit, but can it match longevity? Ooh. Look, he talking extra shit. He said, don't try me. Yeah, good stuff. He said TA is the test for him. Amen. Amen. You definitely in the lion's den now. Look, Adele, she won't stop. she just instigated the whole shit. All right, let me finish this up real quick because I want to get I need to get my charts up. And I also want to play something for y'all that is hilarious. I had mentioned it in training actually yesterday that I was gonna play it today. Something that Rich sent me. Y'all are gonna get a kick out of it. Hilarious. All right, I got one more. Okay, boom, got that. And now I need, what else I need to do? I need to do the my charts. All right, let me set that up real quick. I need everyone who's here now to do me a favor and thumbs up the video. Get a video a thumbs up, please. Thank you very much. When you do that, for some reason the notifications go out more that way. Because I know sometimes you don't get a notification when I come on, so you'll end up finding out either through the chat or somebody else might mention it or something like that. But if you are under the sound of my voice, please thumbs up the video for me. All right, so I got all right, so I can set the timer right now too. This is perfect. Boom, right there. Timer set. Yes. All right, so I got the pound up. I'm gonna put the Aussie up. Okay, Aussie is up. Yeah, Aussie's up. Euro. Okay, Euro's up. Dollar yen. And the dollar CAD. Excuse me. Damn, this shit is knocking crazy. My windows are up and I can hear it. Damn. I appreciate a good system, boy. Got your music knocking. You need a good balance of bass and treble. And if you ain't gonna do it right, don't do it at all. I hate when somebody's system is straight garbage and they like to turn it up loud. Like, turn your shit down. Speakers all distorted. Speakers sound like they dying. Don't turn your music up. Turn it down. Put your windows up. Matter of fact. All right, so I got I got up 5 charts: euro dollar, dollar yen, Aussie dollar, the pound dollar, and the dollar CAD. I know some of you watch and monitor these markets, so for that reason, I am looking at the markets. I do not trade any other market aside from the pound. So if you're coming on here for the first time and seeing me talk about various markets, it's only for the purpose of students in the group that are in different markets for that reason. But personally, I'm only trading the pound dollar. All right, so just wanted to mention that. All right, good. Jay's come on here talk about the blockchain, huh? Adele's like, no, please. Let's focus. Yeah, blockchain is awesome, man. That's the wave right there, baby. That's the future, whether people want it or not. Yeah, some people mad about it, but it is what it is. Anytime you can't beat something, you gotta join it. That's really all I got to say about that. And you gotta know what it is. You really do. Blockchain is one of them things. It's just like internet. There was a time where people was like, oh, the internet is a fad. Okay. Now they on the internet. What happened? Social media. Oh, that's a fad. Okay. Everything they said wasn't gonna last, did last, and now it's a part of your everyday life, and you don't even know how you would function and do without it. So blockchain is no different. It's a technology, and it's a technology that many things will be based on. So cryptocurrency is something that is one of the first things. It's like somebody planting the first flag on land. It's in the first wave as far as what blockchain will be used for. But blockchain is going to be used for many things. Cryptocurrency is definitely one of them. And cryptocurrency in general, the technology and the fact that it's using the blockchain puts it in position to solve a lot of problems that are in the world globally. You know, so you put 2 and 2 together, you know that represents something that's very valuable. Anything that has the ability to be utilized, like as far as used by people, that's always representative of what the future is. Always. There we go. Walker said he bought some Ripple, some Stellar, and some silver this morning. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, indeed. Right. As said, internet was the fad, then it became the rule. Go figure that one out. That's all facts. All right, so on this next binary, I'm gonna check this these markets out, see what we looking like. On this one coming up, this 305. So I got everything set up now. Yeah, we can put in a good hour, 50 minutes or whatever on the charts and see what it do. See what it doozy. Ramon said, "Gee, you looking whack." I hear you. A little bit. A little bit. I see what you mean. Oh, let me play this thing right now before I forget. Y'all are gonna get a kick out of this. This is funny. this shit is hilarious.
Lincoln Mitchell, how y'all doing? This people's about to be a killer trade. We're going here. I need to get this at night. I had a chance to get it at 90. I'm gonna.
Y'all hear that? Let me hold on. Let me look at these markets real quick. I'll play it in a minute. Let me look at stuff real quick. So I get some analysis. See what this market is looking like real quick. Aussie, Euro, Pound are all in position right now. We'll see what this looks like. Starting now. Let's see what this looks like. Let's see what it looks like. Let me glance at something else real quick. I'm looking at the pound right now. What you think about that pound? What you think about the pound just now? Tell me about that. Pound cake? Ooh, you guys are sharp. You guys are sharp. The PO was there, but there was I actually would say that was a valid entry. Actually, as far as entry goes, that was valid. But everything else that you're saying is legit. The follow through was not there. Behavior is still not present the way that it should be, which ultimately means that there is instability still present. Very good, Jay Carly. Look at what she said. There's tons of valid entries all day. Nice. Ramon said, just waiting for permission. Walker, I haven't seen phase 2 confirmed yet, correct? And I see, obviously, y'all watched last night's training. Because y'all know that I'm testing you. That's why y'all sound a little different today. Y'all sound like you did last night. Now y'all like, no, yo, don't tell me nothing about no valid entry. Yes, exactly. Definitely sound elevated. Yes. Oh yeah, let me play the clip now. All right, let me do that. Tyler's like, let's hear some shenanigans. Come on. Tyler's with the shit. She's like, come on, let's go.
I'm going to sell this at 90.
All right.
I'm going to place 8 contracts on this one. We're selling this at 90 right here. Judging by what I see on this trade right here, if I can get that in at 90, I'm taking that down. Now, as you can tell, I mean, I'm running what, 8 contracts on this one. If I get it at 90, running at 8 contracts. So if I'm right, 8 contracts, 90. All right. So if I'm wrong, I'm going to lose $80. If I'm right, I'm going to hit $720 on this. Most likely, I'm going to hit the $720. People, these type of trades, I do not know why people don't want to pay for. This is going to be a big trade. Watch what I tell you. That thing's going to drop all the way down. Now, we're going to come back to this trade. We're going to pause this video. I got it in. Once it's filled, I'm going to let y'all see it get filled, okay? Then we're going to take it from there. For what? Shit!
Yeah, I gotta pause it there. Hold on. Let me stop. I gotta stop it there. Let me look at the charts real quick. And I gotta go back to that. Yo, he was going off. That was freaking hilarious. That was funny. All right, pound is out of position. Aussie. Let me look at the Aussie. Keep my eye on that. Let me see what the Euro's doing. Let me look at the Euro. Keep my eye on that. Dollar yen out of position. Dollar CAD priced out. All right. So I'm looking at Aussie. Looking at Euro. Aussie, no. Euro. Euro out of sync. But that's some good looking behavior right there. Okay, so Euro showing the first sign of some stability out of everything. Aussie also, but what it did just now was shaky. Pound is also transitioning. Just now was out of position, but it's transitioning. So we're gonna keep an eye on everything. Dollar yen was just out of position, but dollar yen looks like it's transitioning also. And the dollar CAD actually has some stability. It don't have no pricing, so it's out of sync. All right. Let me go back to the thing. Hold on. All right, you ready? Let me finish playing it. Hold up. I rewound it a little bit. Rewind this shit. This shit is funny.
I'm gonna let y'all see it get filled, okay? Then we're gonna take it from there. For what? Shit! That damn thing is dropping already to my damn target. Didn't I tell you that was gonna be a killer trade? Damn! Didn't I tell you? Shit, I missed it. Damn! I told y'all that was gonna happen.
Yo.
I seen that one coming a mile away, y'all. Oh my God, that was a big trade. Did y'all see that? Did y'all everybody see that? I'm out of it now. I'm not gonna touch it now. That thing dropped considerably. You see that? Oh well. Alright, Lincoln. This is the reason why I can't stand goddamn NADEX.
Look, he hating now. Look. He mad at NADEX.
But this didn't do anything. Let me show you the chart too. And this is why I can't stand that shit, man. I mean, that was a good call on a trade, people. But you know what happened? that buy side didn't damn move. That's why I cannot, that's why I don't like trading that shit. You see that? That thing dropped. We was in 20s. When I first started this video, it was like 30s or 20s. And it just dropped all the way down. My target was right here. And that damn thing did not move on the buy side, on the offer side. The bid side jumped down to 67. This one shit, he jumped down to 70. At least I could have doubled my money and made $200 with these, but it didn't move.
He
The buy
mad?
side, that spread, people, is a goddamn killer on NADEX. That's the reason why I do not trade that. That's the reason why I don't trade this shit. That right there is a prime example why I always tell people to leave this shit alone. Matter of fact, I'm taking my money back out. I'm pissed. Because that thing dropped too far. If you look at this video, look at the indicative price, then look at when this turned 67. This did not move, people. You're in a lose-lose situation in that situation, man. Anyway.
Yo, you cannot make this shit up. Oh my gosh, he had me crying. Yo, he said, "Yo, this is why I tell people don't mess with this shit." What are you talking about? He just made a deposit. Like when you look at the video, he just made a deposit and then tried to trade. But he's pissed off because he didn't get into the trade. Yo, that shit was hilarious. I'm gonna put it in the group. Yeah, I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna put it in the group in a minute. Hold on. Let me take a look at the markets real quick. All right, pound is DQ. Aussie looking. Nope. Aussie's DQ. Euro. That euro looking like it's pretty stable. Yeah, so the euro was close just now. Not quite, though. It was almost there. But everything is actually stabilizing. All three of the crosses. So the pound, Aussie, and the euro dollar. They're stabilizing. Dollar yen and the dollar cat already stable, but they just out of position or not providing pricing. One or the other or both. Yeah, that was hilarious. That was funny. That was some funny shit right there. Damn. Wow. All right. He was like, shit. It's like, that's why I don't trade this, man. That's why I tell everybody don't trade this, man. Like, but you just made a deposit to trade. I just put it in the group. Y'all should see it in the chat. It's in there. That was funny. Yeah, good looking out, Rich. That was hilarious. Wow, that was funny. Want to hit again? Oh, I wonder why it's not showing in the chat. Why? I got it. I can see it in the chat. Y'all can't see it in the chat? Maybe because of how I shared it. Wait, let me try it another way. Hold up. Let me try it a different way. All right, see if it come up now. Did it come up that time? No? Oh man, I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he got some kind of setting on it where, like you can't share it in a group chat. Maybe I don't know. All right, well, yeah, I don't know. Dang, that's whack. Wait, hold up. Let me try one more time. Still no? Did it come up that time? All right, well, this is the link for it right here. Or maybe if you look him up, look up the name. Or let me see something else. Let me try something else. It's working now? Okay, cool. All right, cool. All right, cool. Let me look at this market real quick. Pound is out of position. Aussie is a DQ. Euro out of position now. Dollar yen. Keep my eye on that. Let's see what that does. Dollar yen is stable. If anybody looking at the dollar yen, you think that that's going to stay under? Yes or no? You think that's going to hold under 108.21? Or no? Let me see. Dollar CAD. Dollar CAD is tight too. Dollar yen did not hold under. Okay, so that's actually good information. So this is good information coming actually from everything. Dollar CAD is the most stable that I'm seeing so far. Euro and Aussie and pound. That right there presented instability. So observation. Observation. All right, cool. Jermaine, what's good, man? But yeah, let me play that. I'm gonna play that one more time. he was funny.
Lincoln Mitchell, how y'all doing? This people's about to be a killer trade. We're going here. I need to get this at night. I had a chance to get it at 90. I'm going to sell this at 90. I'm going to place 8 contracts. This one. We're selling this at 90 right here. Now, judge by what I see on this trade right here. If I can get that in at 90, I'm taking that down. Now, as you can tell, I mean, I'm running what, 8 contracts on this one. If I get it at 90, running at 8 contracts. So if I'm right, 8 contracts, 90. All right. So if I'm wrong, I'm going to lose $80. If I'm right, I'm going to hit $720 on this. Most likely, I'm going to hit the $720. People, these type of trades I do not know why people don't want to pay for it. This is going to be a big trade. Watch what I tell you. That thing's going to drop all the way down. Now, we're going to come back to this trade. We're going to pause this video. I got it in. Once it's filled, I'm going to let y'all see it get filled, okay? Then we're going to take it from there. But what? Shit! That damn thing is dropping already to my damn target. Didn't I tell you that was going to be a killer trade? Damn! Didn't I tell you? Shit, I missed it. Damn! I told y'all that was going to happen.
Yo, that's I can't even. Yeah, that shit is bad funny. Yo, he was so mad. And like it's ill because he recorded it, so you got to see the natural reaction. That's the natural reaction. Yo, he was bad. Because you couldn't tell him nothing. He was like, "Yo, I'm gonna make $720 on this one, man. I don't understand why people don't take these trades, man." He gonna go from that to talking about he don't understand why people trade on NADEX. Yo, he flipped. He flipped immediately. He just went from one extreme to the next. He had just deposited 100. He just put $100 in. No, man, not one of my students. He's one of the 99%. He one of the 99% that like to trade with 10-to-1 risk reward. He was mad. Yo, he was so upset. That shit was hilarious. I'm looking at the pound. Yo, look at the pound real quick. See what this right here do. It's probably going to back tick. Yeah, it did back tick. All right, so that's a DQ. All right, so you see the timing of behavior right there is off on the pound. Let me see something. I didn't see what the Aussie did, how that got to look like that. I don't know if that was one movement or what. But it's still a level of instability present either way. Still level of, all right, so it looks like everything is actually still in transition. But we're seeing signs of stability coming. So we'll see what goes on. Yeah, he was mad. Yo, he was like, first. See, what's funny is that the first thing he said before he got into the trade, he was like, "I don't understand why nobody takes these trades, man. I don't know why people scared to pay for these trades." Then he was upset afterwards because he didn't get filled on the trade. Then he was complaining about how the pricing and all of this other stuff prevented him from getting the fill. And the reason he was so upset is because the market did what he wanted it to do, but the opportunity to get in at that price was not there. It just wasn't there. So he was very upset about that, needless to say. Tristan, I did share it. Here's the link right here. That's the link right there to it. Be my guest. Yeah, he definitely was trying to curve fit. Look, Tristan think I'm trying to hide it. Tristan don't trust me. You don't trust me, man? Nah, he didn't take it down. It should still be up. It's not working from there? I know, I'm just messing with you, man. I'm just messing with you, Tristan. Oh, he did take it down? Maybe he took it down just now. Wait, so how come? Wait, because I can play it. Do y'all see it in the chat, in the group chat? I thought y'all was saying that y'all could see it from there. Yeah, you're right. That is an option too. All right, let me see something. Ramon is saying that I can record my screen and then send it. Is something wrong with the link? No, he's not showing his face. He's showing his charts. Ramon said, "Do that and save it forever." His name is Lincoln Mitchell. See, like I don't like saying people's names and doing like I don't like to do that. I'm only saying that because it's public information. But I don't like mentioning people's names. Like I don't like to do that. So in the future I won't do that again. Like I just share the link or whatever if it's shareable. And yeah, exactly. Exactly. I guess when he realized what it was looking like, he was like, "Nah, let me take this down because I'm looking crazy out here." Let me look at this pound real quick. Pound is getting closer and closer. It's not quite there yet though. Still shaky. Euro stable. Aussie a little shaky still. The yen and the CAD, they both stable, but just no pricing and none of that. There's no pricing on them. Okay, all right. So know what that is now. Let me see something. What was I about to do? Screencast. Ronald, what's up, man? Good stuff. Ronald made the live. Gregor, what's happening? Oh, so hold on. So Rich, did he send you that video? Or is that something that you saw? I know he did not send you that. He didn't said, please tell me he didn't send that to you. Because Rich said that he was trying to recruit him. Oh, it came up in your. Okay, I got you. All right. I got you. All right, so let me do something real quick. I'm going to. And now it's like it's blurry now on here. So you can't really see his actual chart that clear on this right here. Why is it coming up blurry now? Let me refresh it. Okay, there it is. Is that clearer? That's the clearest I can get? Damn, man. Hold up. And it's saying I could save it to Facebook. More video settings. Let me see how.
Lincoln, Mitchell,
Yeah,
how
it's
y'all doing?
blurry.
This people's about to be a killer trade.
It's coming up blurry, so you can't really. I mean, it ain't really that much to see. It's more than anything hearing what he's saying. So I record it, but you can't. It's not clear. Just so that you're aware. Hey, look, Tristan, like, play it again. Do it again. All right, so I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna record it, and then I share my recording in the chat. Hold on.
This people's about to.
And it's all in fun. Like I'm not here to make fun of nobody and to try to make anybody look bad or nothing like that. Like, don't understand. That's not why I'm doing it. I'm doing it because you asked me to do it. So I'm just sharing it with y'all. Like I'm not into trying to embarrass somebody or make somebody else look bad so I can look good. I'm not with that at all. Just so that y'all know. Like, we just on here. This is us, and I'm sharing something that we find funny because of the way that this guy's talking as he's taking a trade. It's funny. That's all. But I'm not trying to embarrass the guy or anything like that. I don't know him. I don't know anything about him. I don't know what he do. I don't know anything. This is just something that was on the internet that is funny. Shit is just funny. That's all. All right, so pound, Aussie. Let me see this Aussie. Nope. Ooh. Oh no. Timing is still funny on everything, looking like. All right, so let me just. All right, where's this thing at? Why you wanna play your games on me? What you know about Chucky Booker? Alright, screencast. Alright, so that should do it. Okay, here we go.
Lincoln, Mitchell, how y'all doing? This people's about to be a killer trade. We're going here. I need to get this at 90. I had a chance to get it at 90. I'm going to sell this at 90. I'm going to place 8 contracts on this one. We're selling this at 90 right here. Now, judging by what I see on this trade right here, if I can get that in at 90, I'm taking that down. Now, as you can tell, I mean, I'm running what, 8 contracts on this one. If I get it at 90, running at 8 contracts. So if I'm right, 8 contracts, 90. All right. So if I'm wrong, I'm going to lose $80. If I'm right, I'm going to hit $720 on this. Most likely, I'm going to hit the $720. People, these type of trades, I do not know why people don't want to pay for. This is going to be a big trade.
Right
Watch
there.
what I tell you. That thing's going to drop all the way down. Now we're going to come back to this trade. We're going to pause this video. I got it in. Once it's filled, I'm going to let y'all see it get filled, okay? Then we're going to take it from there. But what? Shit! That damn thing is dropping already to my damn target. Didn't I tell you that was going to be a killer trade? Damn! Didn't I tell you? Shit, I missed it. Damn! I told y'all that was going to happen. I seen that one coming a mile away, y'all. Oh my God, that was a big trade. Did y'all see that? Did y'all everybody see that?
No, nobody saw it.
Now. I'm not gonna touch it now. That thing dropped considerably. See that? Oh well. Alright, Lincoln. This is the reason why I can't stand goddamn NADEX. You see that spread? This dropped considerably. But this didn't do anything. Let me show you the chart too. And this is why I can't stand that shit, man. I mean, that was a good call on the trade, people. But you know what happened? That buy side didn't damn move. That's why I cannot, that's why I don't like trading that shit. You see that? That thing dropped. We was in 20s. When I first started this video, it was like 30s or 20s. And it just dropped all the way down. My target was right here. And that damn thing did not move on the buy side, on the offer side. The bid side jumped down to 67. This one should have jumped down to 70. At least I could have doubled my money and made $200 with ease. But it didn't move. The buy side, that spread, people, is a goddamn killer on NADEX. That's the reason why I do not trade that. That's the reason why I don't trade this shit. That right there is a prime example why I always tell people to leave this shit alone. Matter of fact, I'm taking my money back out. I'm pissed. Because that thing dropped too far. That if you look at this video, look at the indicative price, then look at when this turned 67. This did not move, people. That you're in a lose-lose situation in that situation, man. Anyway.
He said anyway. Wow. Okay. All right. So I got that recorded. So y'all can, for your viewing and listening pleasure. I'm gonna name it Risk Reward Man. Yo, that was hilarious. I like him just for reacting the way that he did. That was hilarious. That was good stuff. That was good stuff, my man. Classic. You can't make that up. Nah, he didn't win anything. That's why he was mad. Ramon said, click of death. Wow. He said, imagine, Jerome said, imagine if it went the other way. What would he say then? That is hilarious. Yeah, it was out the money. It was out the money. But what he, I actually looked at what he was attempting to do, and I could see just a bunch of mistakes that he made as far as even trying to get into the trade. The first one is that he tried to place the order, and he placed an order at a price that he wanted versus at the price that was available at the time, which wasn't that much of a difference. Right. Ramon said, this ain't Forex. What spread? He was hilarious. Yeah, very emotional. That was a very emotional response. Let me see. Ronald's asking about Bollinger Bands on the minute charts. I would say no. I would say no to anything. Like, you don't need any indicators at all. Yeah, you're gonna see that. And Ronald, like, I don't want to, because I know that you already trade. So, like, I don't want to, like, to talk about things as if you don't know anything already. What I would suggest that you do is just to separate what you're learning with TA from anything else that you have done or are doing, because you really can't combine the two. Like, you can't combine what we're doing with anything, because anything that you attempt to add to it is going to throw off what you're doing. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't want to see you do that. And I'm sure that you understand, like, what I'm saying and why I'm saying that. It's like, it's definitely something standalone that you want to do.
You arrived for LeBron?
Nah.
Okay, so where the fuck is the car at?
A lot of Uber Eats over here. This dude thought I was doing Uber Eats. Yep. Look at what Rich said. That is awesome. He said you become the indicator with TA. That's it. That's it. Exactly that. Yep. Adela's crazy. She said, I know who I'm gonna be for Halloween next year. Yo, that's funny. What did the pound do just now with that 29.41? I wasn't looking. Who saw that? No. He was asking if I was a delivery person doing Uber Eats. So there's somebody that I guess they have like a list. Cause I see this everywhere. Anywhere where they do Uber Eats, somebody goes in and then they have it waiting. Like, whatever the food is that the person ordered is labeled and it's waiting right there. Like, they'll have it inside the establishment, the restaurant or whatever that they ordering from. So I think that he was asking me if I was the guy that's supposed to pick up an order that they have waiting. So that's what it was. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, it's lockout time now. Yep, it's a wrap until next week. It's a wrap. I'm going to upload that into the chat so y'all can see it. That's funny. Risk reward, man. Shit, upload. It's 3 minutes. I think it was 3 minutes long. Yeah, because his video was 3 minutes, so I just recorded his whole video. Yes, I agree. Adele said, everyone give yourself a round of applause. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely was. And see that, but what's even more crazy about that whole trade, and I don't know if y'all will be able to see it from the video, but what he was relying on was for the market to move like the way that it did. But the market moved in the direction of the trade that he would have been in, and then it came all the way back. So like if he would have held it until the end, he would have lost the trade anyway. That's why he was saying, man, the buy side didn't budge at all, because I could at least got, double my money and got out at 70. That's why he was saying that. That's exactly why he was saying that in particular. So you see that trading using that approach, it has so much more to do with understanding the behavior of the market versus getting lucky. Because it's kind of like what most are relying on. That this is funny. Now the pound is in position. Everybody logged out, right? Yeah, log out for the market do something crazy on you anyway. But yeah, that's one of the fallacies of even trading that way. That's why, like, you don't have to do all of that. People, they get so tied up in the whole risk reward because that's what they're indoctrinated into thinking anyway. Like, people think that risk reward is where it's at and that's everything. Nah. By the time it's all said and done, you are literally throwing darts trying to hit the bullseye every time that you're taking out the money trade without really understanding a specific behavior that will make an out the money trade profitable every time that you take it. There's market behavior that needs to line up with the approach that you're using. The same thing for at the money. It's the same thing. There's market behavior that has to line up with that approach. Same thing with what we do. We don't trade every market, and we doing in the money and don't do that. So what you think that you'll have to do if you're trading out the money? There's a lot that you're going to have to do. A lot of understanding of the market. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. Exactly what Ernest is saying. Sound like he doesn't understand how the market moves. Nah. Right, like hitting a moving bullseye. Bingo. And the thing about it is that every time you try to hit the bullseye, it costs you $20. Whatever you risking on the trade. If you throw it 5 times, that's $100. You threw it 5 times and you missed every time, that's $100. So the same risk reward that you bragging about and that you love so much, you're not able to take advantage of the risk reward because you keep losing. What's the sense in that? You see what I'm saying? Like, when you actually think things through, you can actually begin to make sense out of what you're doing. That's why when I talk about all of this stuff, I'm speaking from a perspective that makes sense, period, and also from my experience with the perspective and with the execution of it. So that's why I can talk. You can't talk about what you ain't doing. That's really a lot of speculation and guessing and hoping when you don't have a specific behavior that corresponds to that way of trading. I don't want to keep losing. I got to lose 3 times before I might win. Nah. I don't like that. Cuz now you always playing a recovery game. You trying to get back what you lost. Well, it wasn't that much. I didn't lose that much. You just lost $20 3 times. That's $60. So you really not risking. It's really not 4-1 risk reward, is it? You keep losing. So that's what I always talk. I talk about things from that perspective because it makes more sense. It makes way more sense when you actually think about it. Yes, exactly. Jay Carly said, not only the market, but for out the money, you need to know the nuances. Exactly. Exactly. What it do, Chris? Chris was like, tell him again. Yeah, like and like people see the consistency of what I talk about. I sound the same way I sounded last year. Like this year I'm gonna sound different. Nah, I'm gonna tell you the same shit I told you last year about the way that you trading and you losing. And this year you losing the same way you was losing last year. This year we in the black. Always in the black. I'm trying to, I would rather be in position to always be in the black than to try to recover and get out of the red. I don't want to play that game. I don't want to play that game. Yes, pro black all day. Pro black all day. Jace said, can I write a bot to recognize these signals? Jace, what do you mean write? Do you do programming? Ernest said, Rant Man coming. You gotta know when to hold them. Know when to fold them. Know when to walk away. That's it. Shit. Ramon said, let the man explain himself. Ramon like, damn, you're like a pack of wolves. You're all over him. Ramon, you know what it is. You know what it is in here, my brother. The entry and the phases that y'all mentioned. I'm sure that it can be put into some type of format as far as being programmed to a degree. But there is the human element that you cannot program. What's interesting is that we already have the program for it. It's called your brain. Your brain is the bot. Your brain is the bot. Yes, indeed. See, because, all right. So let me just I'm going to put it in perspective a little bit for you, Jay, so that you understand like where I'm coming from. I'm not dismissing what you're suggesting or what you're saying about being able to program something specifically that you're looking at in the market. So in other words, when that thing happens, then the bot alerts you that this thing is present in the market. I understand. In the past, I've actually had expert advisors made when I was trading Forex. And I used to I figured out to some degree how to mess with HTML. Was it HTML? No. What's the script for expert advisors? I think it's MQL. I think it's MQL, whatever that shit is. But I figured out how to mess around with scripts a little bit. So I used to program indicators and tweak them, to specific ways that I wanted them to function. And I did develop an expert advisor that worked very well in the market. Like it was profitable. Sold it a few times for like over $1,500 for each copy of the software. I didn't license it or any of that. I didn't do that. But people were insisting on buying it from me. They bought it. They made back their money, tenfold. The ones that I sold it to. I think I sold 3 or 4 copies of it. Yeah, MQL. But this was back in the Forex days, like when I was trading on Forex. So there was a guy that actually hit me up, and he was like, "Yo, I can program the way that you trade." So I was back and forth communicating. He was from Greece. He was it Greece? I think he was from Greece. I think he was from Greece. His name was Panagiotis. Is that Greek? I want to say Greek. Is Cyprus in Greece? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, y'all gotta excuse me, because I'm going back just so I can recall specifically what I was doing when I was communicating with him. But anyway, so I'm going back and forth with him through email, building up the EA, the expert advisor. It took months, because every time that something happened in the market, I would be like, all right, I need to add this, because when this happens, this needs to do this. And we just went through it back and forth, communicating with him. He was adding layers to it, adding functionality to it. Like, so you can have something turned on or off. And then if it's turned on, you have to determine what the variables are, the settings for that indicator. You know what I'm saying? Like, so say if I wanted to add moving averages to the EA, which I did. I added moving averages, then you had to designate whether it was simple, exponential, like was it a simple moving average or an EMA? Was it an SMA? Was it like all of this extra shit that you had to figure out? So it took time, and I did all of this. I literally went through the time, tweaked it, then I was back testing it. Like, I was doing a lot of stuff with it. So anyway, to make a long story short, I did get as close to it as you probably could possibly get. And why this thing is not yeah, I got as close to it, like as close to the way that I would trade as you could possibly get in an actual piece of software. And it was very interesting because it performed very well. It didn't outperform me because there were trades that it didn't catch. Like, there were times when I'm like, damn, why I didn't catch that one? So, and then I got to go back into it and look to see, damn, what did it not see that it didn't take that trade? And I had to figure it out, like, to try to tweak it. So this went on for months and months and months. And it was something that would have to have been an ongoing thing anyway. Like, even if I was still trading with that EA, I would just be adjusting it because of the way that the market changes and adjusts itself. So you see what I'm saying, as far as if you create something, it's not a one-shot deal. It's not like you can create a program for something that you do and then that's it, it's over. It's like that's only performing one functionality. But when it's you looking at the market and you're adjusting to the nuances of the market. The EA can't do that. The software that you program is not capable of doing that. There always has to be the human, the person with the skill that is adjusting what they're looking at and adjusting based on the nuances of what they're seeing in the market itself. Software is not capable of doing that. Even though software can process a lot more information than you can, but it cannot process, what's a good word to use? It can't process like feeling the market. Like, we can feel the market. A piece of software doesn't have any feelings. You know what I'm saying? Piece of software is just this and this happen, this. If this and this happens, do this. That's software. When we looking at the market, we like, all right, well, it did it right there, but I don't like how the market looks still. It still feels funny. The software is not saying it still feels funny. The software might do it because it looked like what it is. Whereas you are not going to do it because you see it still feels funny. Like, nah, I still ain't there yet. It ain't quite there yet. It's like, huh? Yeah, you know, your software is not capable of doing that. So for that reason, that's why the best thing you could do is to actually learn yourself. You have to learn. You got to engage with the market and figure shit out. And Ronald said, "Thank you, humans." Oh snap! But I mean, you know, it's interesting to explore it, but it's not something that I feel confident in actually being able to accomplish to the degree that somebody would need it to be done. Because it's just like if if you know how to do something and then you're able to communicate the way that you do something to somebody else, to another person, the person even has to deal with a bunch of shit themselves, even to deal with the information that you gave them. Because even though it's information that you gave to them, they still have a level of their own interjection into the information. Like they ain't going to apply it exactly the same way as you, although they can learn to duplicate your discipline and your patience, you know, that type of thing. But as far as just absolutely seeing things exactly the same way that you see it, it ain't never going to happen because you're individuals. We got separate brains. I got my brain, you got yours. So yeah, for the most part, if you continue to absorb the information that I'm giving you, you're going to get real close to what I'm able to do. Like as far as duplicating it, you're going to get very close. But you still are your own person. You can choose to not do something, whereas I might choose to do something. Mind you, it's the same thing that we're both looking at and we know that it's valid, but you just decided not to do it. And I decided to do it. Or vice versa. You decided to do it and I decided not to. Doesn't make either one of us any less capable because we both have the same information, the same ability, and the same skill. But discretion and decision, that's the individual's thing that goes on. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I had always been curious about it. Ernest said that indicator is called Juice Man tenfold. Yo. Walker said, you think an algorithm can be made for binary even though timing and other variables have to be so precise? I don't think it can be done to the degree that we do it. Right. He said risk reward man need a bot. Yep. Yeah, it's a process, definitely. You got to deal with you. That right there is what computers can't do. A computer can't simulate how you're dealing with your personal shit. Computer's not capable of simulating that. It can't account for the way you are emotionally now. Whereas you may not be emotionally the same way you are now in a week. It can't account for that. It can't see, oh well, he's not his emotional scale, he's at 5. It can't measure that. You dealing with emotional shit while you learning the skill. Your emotions keep you from seeing things that you should see. Because it's kind of chilly. Because you're emotional, you won't see certain things in the market. So it's all type of shit that goes on that only you as a human being can do. And really only you as a human being should do. And then on top of that, this is something that's like, it can't be taken away from you. Nobody can take skill away from you. Right, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, that was for Forex. I never attempted to do anything like that for NADEX. Nope. We don't even use indicators on NADEX. So why, like really, why would I even want to program anything if I don't even use indicators at all? We using just the price of the market. And mind you, using the price of the market that's coming from NADEX. It's not like I'm using the Forex feed. I'm using some MT4 platform as my information to trade on NADEX. I'm not doing that. I actually used to do that when I first started on NADEX. I was using MT4. So when you see older training videos, you'll know what I'm talking about. I used to have up the MT4 platform, and I used to toggle between MT4 and NADEX. And then one day I just thought about it. I'm like, well, why am I even using MT4 if the indicative is everything? I don't even need this shit. Let me study the behavior of the market as it's presented through NADEX. You know what I mean? So yeah, Ernest is hilarious. He said a bot can't cuss out NADEX though. That's funny. Ramon being a little slick. He's like, hey, I indicator would be kind of nice. You are the indicator, man. I know. You know I'm just messing with you. Yeah, exactly, Ronald. Just price action. Jerome, not possible with NADEX because sometimes they have delayed in main markets depending on your Forex feed. Exactly. Exactly. Shawnee said, you can't hang your hat on the bot. Amen. J. Carter said, I have my own indicator. My mom made it. That's hard. That's hard. You got to catch that. Some of y'all might not have caught that one. I caught it before she typed in me. Yeah, now that's interesting. So, Ramon, you saying that it will fail because there is human involvement? Or you're saying it'll fail because there's not human involvement? I'm curious as to what you mean by that. Jerome said indicators are good for helping you anticipate moves and not give you buys and sells at that exact time. Indeed. Ed said all this to say, TA is a lifestyle focused on, bro, do not run up on me like that. Yo, that's one thing about New York. I don't know why people be walking mad close to somebody's car. Don't do that. Anyway, yeah, all this to say, T is a lifestyle focused on observing why you would lose. The byproduct is winning consistently. Shit. Definitely mic drop time. Come on now. Damn. Walker said, I wonder how long it would take to build a bot that trades for you versus becoming robotic in your execution process. Whoa, Nelly. That's hard right there. She said, peace. Rich, my indicators are telling me it's time for this live to end to start 301. Let me see what Ramon talk about. Said the way we read indicators change from one person to another. Also, the follow-through trade would have to be done manually to not let a bot make the mistake of entering one and have BT that makes you lose. Nope. Some of the stuff that you mentioned is actually the stuff that can be programmed. But that's not even the bigger, more important things to be concerned about. Yo, the sun is no joke out here. Damn. This sun is tearing his camera up right now. Let me move up. Sun's amazing. Let me stop talking shit about the sun. We need the sun. Let me just move my ass out the way where the sun ain't hitting the light. Man, what kind of pothole was that? All right, there we go. Is the sun now hitting some? Come on now, the reflection is still behind me. Really? The sun is not to be played with. Damn. All right. Yeah, let me close this up. Let me see something. Ernest knows me extremely well. You know the Rant Man was coming out for that glare. Rant Man was getting pissed. Walker said, if it's a bot, hold on. And what's up with this lighting on here? All right, there we go. If it's a bot, you can program it to recognize parameter violations. That keep it from entering a trade, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, and you can. Now that's the thing right there. What Jace is saying, that right there that's impossible. Just from your wording, because what you said is notify me of a guaranteed trade. Nah. That's the part right there that's it's never gonna happen. Like, there's no guarantee just based on the ability for software to recognize the variables that you put into it for it to do what you would do. There's nothing that's capable of doing that. So you basically would just get a lot of alerts every time the software thinks that it is giving you what you programmed it to do. But that may not be what it is. So you might have to come back and look, and you looking like, damn, this thing keep going off, and it ain't ready, market ain't ready yet, because there's a part that you can't program. Jerome said, with indicators, you have to be a step ahead. An indicator is just a helpful tool to help you navigate. It's like you can drive the car regardless. See, the thing about it is that we don't need indicators with what we do on NADEX, period, at all. Binaries are different than Forex. So when I was dealing with the expert advisor, that was in Forex. We don't need that on NADEX. You don't need that for binaries. Binaries is simple shit. You buy or you sell, and you right or you wrong. So you just need to be able to be good at recognizing what the market is doing at all times. And that's how you're going to win consistently. And you got to be patient to wait for those opportunities. Wait for the best opportunities to come. Which means and is inclusive of the environment in the market and the behavior of the market. Right? It's not just about a trade. It's about how the market looks, how it's moving. All of this, it's a bunch of shit. Yeah, I agree. Jay Carter said you would have to test it in your live account. Demo, of course, would not be accurate. Right, it ain't the same shit at all. She said it's not worth the time to even think about it. Put it like this: by the time the bot is picking something out for you, I already made my money. Right, look. Ernest says, see your setup, take the trade. There, you're the bot. That's it. He said, I don't think NADEX would allow a bot to be taking trades. I don't think that they wouldn't. I don't think that they care. They don't care either way. NADEX don't care. The more trades you take, the better for them. So if they're not concerned with you winning or losing. Right. For Forex, that would be applicable, not on NADEX. As said, no indication necessary. Market is the indication, and we are the indicators. It takes time for real to recognize real. Ooh. Right. Ronald said, I'm glad you said that, because Forex is about leading and lagging indicators. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Forex is way more intricate than NADEX is. NADEX is simple. Dealing with binaries is very simple. It's nothing like what you would have to deal with when you trade the Forex market. Yo, Birds is mad disrespectful. Damn. I just heard him catch me, man. Damn. Adele says Skynet. Yo, if y'all didn't give a like to this video, please hit the like button for me. If you did not already. If y'all enjoyed this content and these live streams, please hit the like button. Todd said, but I love robots. Ernest said, best if I have a bot go berserk, drink all your milk in your refrigerator during the night, eat all your leftover macaroons. Yo, y'all are crazy. Look, Jerome said, what barbecue? Jerome don't want to miss the barbecue. He's like, yeah, I'm with it. Shit, I'm there. Ed said, fun fact, birds don't have two separate containers for number one and number two. Why the avian poops come out wet. Oh, really? So they only got one hole. Okay. Jerome said, I'm a coming. He's like, you mentioned food, I'm there. Ernest said, useless facts, but facts nonetheless. I hear that. Well, that's good to know. It don't make me want to strangle a bird any less because they pooped on the car. I still want to strangle the hell out of him, whether he got one hole or two. Oh snap! All right, let me get out of here. Yo, I'll check y'all on the recap Starbucks. I'm going over there in a little while. I'll see y'all there. All right, talk about how we did this week. I'm out. Deuces.